This video gives you an overview of the BTEC Digital IT course that you can do starting in Year 10 next year at QEMS. The BTEC Digital IT course is very much focused on people who prefer creative design and technical skills that they want to build up. It's a relatively new qualification, but it aims to give students real insight into the modern fundamentals of IT. And it more focuses on how people use computers in the ways that they live and work, as opposed to, say, GCSE computer science, which is about how you make the computer do the things that you need it to do. The key thing about this course is it doesn't involve programming or technical aspects such as computer hardware. It is very much focused on the applications that people use and using those applications to perform real-world tasks. The structure of the course is 3 units. The first 2 units are both worth 30% of your final grade, and they're both assessed internally through coursework. So Unit 1 is exploring user interface design principles and project planning techniques. That's about creating an interface that people would use for a particular application. So something you would see perhaps in McDonald's on the interactive menu system, or at a petrol filling station where you've got to choose the menus to choose what fuel you want to pay for and where you want to do it. The second unit is collecting, presenting and interpreting data. So that's again a coursework unit that's entirely assessed internally, again worth 30% of the course, and that's number crunching. That's using spreadsheets to actually analyze big sets of data and present the information for someone to make decisions based on what you're presenting to them. And lastly, the final unit, effective digital working practices, is a written examination worth 40% of the overall assessment, and it is focused on how people use IT more generally and asking questions about all the impacts that that would have. In terms of choosing this course, you've got to make it sure that it's suitable for you. So who would I recommend this qualification for? Well, people who want a career in IT and want a broad taste of digital skills. You don't just want to be focused just on 1 or 2 technical aspects. You want a broad range that you want to use in lots of walks of life. And it is a stepping stone to careers like IT project management, technical support and cybersecurity. And also thinking about what you may enjoy about this qualification, well, you've got to be someone who's creative, people who can design things with an eye on what other people will do to use them. So the creativity of user interface design elements, the opportunity to work towards a realistic work scenario, it is very much based on people using the computer. There are also cloud storage and cybersecurity aspects that can be related to social media like Instagram and Facebook. So if that's something that you see the potential of in the way that people will use it as a part of their jobs and their wider life, then this qualification is suitable for you. It is important to think as well, will the qualification that I'm doing be useful for me in my future career? And IT programming and computer services jobs have got a consistent ever-growing number of jobs being created in the UK. And recent events with the pandemic have shown that actually IT services are vitally important for all walks of life and are becoming more so. It certainly is a sector that keeps growing and will keep growing for the foreseeable future. IT is quite a difficult thing to pigeonhole. So it doesn't just lead you to one career in IT. There are lots of different topics and different areas that you can cover as a part of this qualification and what you might go on to study and work in the future, from robotics to games designs to web development to cybersecurity. The world's your oyster with the BTEC IT course.